Hello and welcome. I am your host, Elizibar. This is the Mighty Barbarians. Boom. You can see it right there, kind of covered behind some stuff. Number 5, from Ablaze Comics. It's written by the guy who wrote the Barbaric comic, or I guess it should be comics, right? There's like 5 miniseries and a one-shot or something now. Kind of going a little crazy there, dude. You could have just called the whole thing Barbaric number 1 through like 16 at this point, and it would have been fine. But hey, you got to get those number ones so you get the sales bump, right? Like that's how comic book works anymore. Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy the whatever number ones of every series that comes out, and then you hope that you can pay your kids' college graduation with that money. Pro tip: you won't. Modern comic books are printed way too much, and the once every 3 years breakaway hit, like you're not gonna be the person buying it. I'm sorry to tell you that. Anyway, I digress. We went off on a tangent that way. We should be talking about this book. Like I said, this is written by the guy who did Barbaric. And there's little bits of that in here, like the random cursing and stuff, like here, bottom of this page, like Goblin Dude, just bleep. Whatever. Let's open this up here. At least 3 of these 6 characters on the left page are barbarians. I wouldn't really classify Morgan Le Fay as a barbarian. She's from Arthur's Court, which hardly seems barbaric to me, but whatever. I don't know enough about Anansi to really know his backstory. I just know he's kind of like a trickster type person. Anyway, we start out here at this cool, like, well, I don't know how cool it is. We start out at this ruined world. There's skulls piled up, the sky's blood red and fiery. Like, it does not look like a happy place. And we get the backstory of this world over the course of this book. Morgan's sister, we're going to come back to that in a second, rallied all the goblins together and killed all the people that lived here that weren't goblins, all the elves, for fun. Basically, she did it for funsies. She's like, oh man, that'd be really fun to do. And so she made it happen. She did it. It was a thing. And now there's, millions dead. This matters because Morgan is going to go fight her sister with the crew. Last issue, they got like the magic orb. And so Morgan is going to try to use that in her fight with her sister, and to raise up an army and yada yada yada. And here we go. See the army? Yeah, they look pretty unhappy. There's Morgan's evil sister, evil bad guy, evil sister. Gotta love the coloring work here. The greens contrasted against the oranges are cool. The like pinky purple in the background here from the red sky, looking all real cool. Like, I definitely like the coloring work. It reminds me a lot of Barbaric. And over here we are getting our tragic backstory for this planet. See the people that used to live here before they all got murdered. And there's Anansi. He's getting ready to go do some stuff. Like, you see him, he's like doing that thing where he's going to disguise himself as somebody else. Very handy trick. Good trick to have up your sleeve. I would show you some of the next couple pages, but, there's not nearly enough violence going on. And I really want to get to some violence. You can see, like, the little orc dudes, the goblins, they're looking pretty cool. And there's Cole's, like, lieutenant right there. That's the big reveal. But I just kind of want to jump way ahead to Merlin shows up. And maybe I shouldn't have shown that. That's kind of spoilery. Especially because what I wanted to really show, and I don't want to show the whole thing, but, there's a lot of pages of good fighting stuff in this. So we get, like, a magical showdown that's a little cray-cray, and we get, like, a physical showdown. So there's, like, 6 barbarians fighting, against, I don't know, thousands, tens of thousands of goblin dudes that they got to deal with all those goblins and try to save the day. There's lots of blood, lots of splatter. But despite that, this book, it's like Conan the Destroyer. It's definitely like the PG-ified version of Barbaric. There's no ghibli bits flopping around. The fighting, the blood it feels real limited. Like, we get like a couple pages, and then there's a whole lot of we're not fighting. You give me a book titled The Mighty Barbarians, I kind of expect most of the book to literally be them beating people up, not them sitting around talking. And there's a couple of the characters in here that kinda they mention that, like, why are we talking so much when we need to go be doing X, Y, and Z other things? It's pretty good. Last issue it really picked up. This issue kind of continues the momentum. I'm liking it. First couple issues were kind of just like, yeah. So we've definitely improved. Anyway, I'm going to shut up before I start repeating myself and rambling. So you all take care of yourselves. You have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and bye bye.